Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Sportstagator. Before we start this video, make sure to subscribe and like for more awesome content in the future. The AFC East is going to be a really weak division this season. First, I see the New England Patriots with a record 13-3. Second, New York Jets with a record 6-10. Third, Miami Dolphins with a record 5-11. Fourth, Buffalo Bills with a record of 3-13. The New England Patriots are the best team in this division, and I suspect they are going to win this division again. The New York Jets are not going to be that great this season, but they're going to have a one-game improvement over last year's campaign. The Miami Dolphins had a disappointing season last year when everyone thought they would be playoff contenders. I suspect they're going to have one less win this season, but you never know on how the season can go. The Buffalo Bills are going to be disappointed this season when they don't make the playoffs or not even going to be over 500. But you never know how the season can go. It's always that type of way, but they are going to be one of the worst teams going into this season. The AFC North is going to be a decent division this season. First, Pittsburgh Steelers with a record 12-4. Second, Baltimore Ravens with a record 8-8. Third, Cincinnati Bengals with a record 6-10. Fourth, Cleveland Browns with a record 4-12. The Pittsburgh Steelers are the best team in this division. I suspect they are Super Bowl contenders for sure. The Baltimore Ravens, are they going to be a playoff team? Yes. As long as they stay healthy, they have a great chance to be a wild card team. The Cincinnati Bengals are going to miss the playoffs for the third time in a row. They will have one less win than they did last year's season campaign. The Cleveland Browns are not going to go winless this season. They're going to win a lot more games than one. The AFC West is mostly going to be a competitive division between two teams. First, Kansas City Chiefs with a record 11-5. Second, Los Angeles Chargers with a record 10-6. Third, Oakland Raiders with a record 7-9. Fourth, Denver Broncos with a record 4-12. The Kansas City Chiefs did not do as well as their fans thought they would have done. They will win their division most likely. The Los Angeles Chargers have a really good chance to be contenders for their division. They will most likely get a wild card spot. The Oakland Raiders had a really disappointing season last year that disappointed their fan base. I suspect they will have a one-game improvement over last year's season. The Denver Broncos are not going to make the playoffs for the third year in a row. They will win one less game than they did last year. The AFC South is going to be a really good division to watch this season. First, Jacksonville Jaguars with a record of 12-4. Second, Houston Texans with a record 10-6. Third, Tennessee Titans with a record of 8-8. Fourth, Indianapolis Colts with a record of 5-11. The Jacksonville Jaguars are one of the best teams in the AFC. They have a great chance to win the Super Bowl and maybe even win it. The Houston Texans had a really disappointing season last year when they lost a key player to an injury. They will be a lot better next season, I think, and they have a great chance for a wild card. The Tennessee Titans made the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. They have a great chance for the wild card next season, but they need to win a lot more than I predict, like 9 to 10 games. The Indianapolis Colts had a really rough season last year, and a bad season overall too. With Andrew Luck coming back this season, they have a great chance to be a lot better, but they're not going to make the playoffs. The NFC East is going to be a really fun division to watch as long as all teams come to play. First, Philadelphia Eagles with a record 12-4. Second, Dallas Cowboys with a record 9-7. Third, New York Giants with a record 7-9. Fourth, Washington Redskins with a record 5-11. The Philadelphia Eagles are coming off of a Super Bowl victory. They have a great chance maybe to win another Super Bowl, but that has not happened in a very long time. The Dallas Cowboys thought they were going to make the playoffs last year, but didn't. With the NFC being so tough this year, I suspect that if they don't win at least 10 games, they're not going to make the playoffs, and I suspect they will miss the playoffs. The New York Giants had a miserable season last year when everyone thought they would have a deep run in the playoffs. I honestly think they're going to be a lot better this season, but not make the playoffs. The Washington Redskins haven't made the playoffs since 2015. I suspect they won't be that good this season. NFC North is going to be one of the best divisions this season. First, Green Bay Packers with a record 13-3. Second, Minnesota Vikings with a record 12-4. Third, Detroit Lions with a record 8-8. Fourth, Chicago Bears with a record 4-12. The Green Bay Packers could be the team to beat in the NFC. As long as Aaron Rodgers stays healthy, they are Super Bowl contenders. And don't forget, Aaron Rodgers is on his revenge tour, so defenses, watch out. The Minnesota Vikings almost made the Super Bowl last year, but came up short. If they win their division, they are Super Bowl contenders, but if they don't, it's going to be really tough, but I still think they'll have a deep run in the playoffs. The Detroit Lions had a disappointing season last year, not making the playoffs, but had an okay season overall. I suspect next year they'll be about 500 and not make the playoffs again. The Chicago Bears haven't made the playoffs 8 consecutive times. I suspect they are not going to be as good as last year's squad. NFC West is going to be a fun division to watch this season. First, Los Angeles Rams with a record 12-4. Second, Seattle Seahawks with a record 9-7. Third, San Francisco 49ers with a record of 8-8. Fourth, Arizona Cardinals with a record of 5-11. The Los Angeles Rams made the playoffs for the very first time since 2004. I suspect they might have a Super Bowl appearance next season and a deep run overall. The Seattle Seahawks missed the playoffs for the very first time in Russell Wilson's career. This team kind of reminds me of the 2012 season when Russell Wilson was a rookie. I suspect they have a chance to make the playoffs. The San Francisco 49ers ended last season on a high note by winning their last 5 games. I positively think they will have a 2-game improvement over last season. The Arizona Cardinals had a disappointing season overall. I suspect they will have 3 less wins next year. NFC South is going to be a really tough division this season. First, New Orleans Saints with a record 12-4. Second, Atlanta Falcons with a record of 11-5. Third, Carolina Panthers with a record of 10-6. Fourth, Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a record of 2-14. The New Orleans Saints had their hearts broken when they lost to the Minnesota Vikings in the playoffs last year. I suspect they're going to win their division again and have a deep run in the playoffs. The Atlanta Falcons are hoping to get back to the Super Bowl for redemption. I certainly think they're going to have a chance at the wild card and maybe a chance at the Super Bowl too. The Carolina Panthers had a great season last year. By all means, I think they're going to have a chance for the wild card spot. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had a miserable season last year, and I suspect they will win 3 less games than they did last season. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and please share this video with friends and family. Give me your honest opinion on how I can improve this video in the future, and tell me what future videos you want me to do. This is Sportstagator signing off. See you next time.